leave it there. All right, well, we'll look for that, Doug. Jackie, a lot of people remember the fight back in 2003 when Doug was with the Kings. No love lost between the Kings and the Lakers.
Did you see what just happened in court? Christie collapsed, and now everyone's talking. But that's not even the wildest part. Doug's public reaction has the internet flipping out. Tweets, memes, and heated comments are flying fast. What did he say, and why is everyone so shocked? Let's break it all down and see what really happened.
Fine. Yeah, I got the hat on. Fine as fuck.
Doug and Jackie Christie have always been one of those couples that make people stop and stare. Not just because they've been married for over 2 decades, but because their love story feels like it was made for TV. Doug was an NBA star who played for teams like the Sacramento Kings and the Toronto Raptors. Jackie, she's not just a basketball wife, she's a full-blown reality TV queen. If you've ever watched Basketball Wives LA, you already know Jackie brings drama like nobody else. Loud, bold, and always ready to speak her mind, that's Jackie. Doug, he's the calm one, the silent type, always standing by her side with that quiet, I got you energy.
I love my daughter, like I stated before, and I state all the time. I really didn't talk about it that much because I was finding out with the rest of the world.
But lately, their fairy tale hit a wall. A huge one. And this time, it's not about reality TV beef or fashion choices. It's court, real life courtroom drama, and not the fun kind with popcorn. Jackie and Doug are now wrapped in a huge legal fight. Their marriage is going through some serious stuff. Some say it's a $300 million 0 cents divorce mess. Yeah, you read that right. That's not love money. That's empire money. Then it got worse. Jackie showed up to court and collapsed. Right there, in front of everyone. The room went silent. Cameras flashed, phones came out, and in seconds, the internet blew up. People started asking the same questions. What happened to Jackie? Was it stress, a health scare, or was it a planned moment to pull focus and gain sympathy? That's where the rumors started to spiral. And here comes Doug, the man of the hour, the one everyone turned to. Was he gonna help her up? Say something? Do something? What Doug did next had people talking louder than ever. His reaction wasn't what fans expected. Or maybe it was exactly what some thought all along. Either way, Doug's public reaction lit the internet on fire. The courtroom was packed, reporters were ready, phones were out. The tension was so heavy you could feel it in the air. Everyone was watching Jackie Christie and Doug Christie walk into the room like it was the final round of a boxing match. This was not just any legal case. This was the $300 million 0 cent divorce battle that had already taken over headlines. Fans who once praised their unbreakable love were now glued to updates like it was the next big Netflix drama. Jackie sat straight-faced, holding on to her usual confidence, but underneath that cool look, something wasn't right. People in the courtroom said she looked tired, her face didn't have the same sparkle. She kept looking around like she was trying to breathe through it. As things got more intense and the numbers started flying, money, assets, even details about private businesses, everything seemed to crash at once. Then it happened. Right there in the courtroom, Jackie collapsed, just dropped. People gasped. Some stood up in shock. The judge paused. Security moved fast. It wasn't a quiet moment. It was loud. Someone yelled for help. Jackie was on the floor, not moving. Paramedics came in minutes later. Court was stopped on the spot. Some people said it was a health scare. Others whispered that the stress just got to her. Then there were those who didn't hold back. They called it a dramatic stunt, a way to shift the energy in the room. And let's be real, with $300 million, 0 cents on the line, and cameras watching, anything is possible. But all eyes were also on Doug. He didn't jump out of his seat or run to her side like a heartbroken husband. He stayed calm, too calm for some people. That reaction, it started a storm online. Some called him cold. Others said maybe he was just done. Maybe this was the final straw for him. When Jackie Christie collapsed in court, everyone froze. But the person they were really watching wasn't Jackie, it was Doug Christie. People expected him to rush to her side or show some kind of emotion, but what they got was something else entirely. Doug just sat there, calm, quiet, not even a blink of panic. That moment right there sent shockwaves across the internet. Later, Doug finally spoke up. He said, "The footage tells only part of the story. The situation between Jackie and me is personal, and it's disappointing to see it taken out of context and sensationalized." That was his way of saying, mind your business, but fans were not buying it. The internet exploded. Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. Some people thought Doug was cold. One fan posted, "Man didn't even flinch. That's not love. That's a man who's been through it." Another wrote, "If I ever pass out like Jackie did and my man reacts like Doug, just leave me on the floor." Of course, some fans defended him. They said maybe Doug's been dragged into too much drama over the years. Maybe this time he chose peace. One comment read, "His wife is the freak, lol, he be just going along with it." Another said, "He just let her do anything, I love it." The internet split into two teams. Team Jackie said she needed support, that collapsing in court was serious and Doug should have acted like a husband, not a statue. Team Doug said they'd had enough of Jackie's courtroom performance. They believed he stayed silent because he was exhausted from all the drama. Doug's cool behavior also made people question the real state of their marriage. Was this the end? Was he checked out for good? His statement didn't help much. It felt like he was done trying to explain anything. Now, every move Doug makes is under the spotlight. Fans are watching his body language, reading into every post, every look, every pause. The internet is full of, "Did you see that?" and "Did you catch what he said?" When Jackie Christie collapsed in court, the internet lost its mind. News outlets jumped on the story, and it didn't take long for social media to explode. The incident was everywhere. It wasn't just a courtroom drama, it was now a full-on media circus with everyone from news stations to TikTok influencers weighing in. YouTube was flooded with videos about the collapse. One titled, "Jackie Christie Collapses in Court," Doug Christie's shocking reaction quickly racked up views. People were breaking down every second of the video, looking for clues about what really happened. Was it a health scare or was Jackie playing up the moment? And Doug? Oh, he was getting a lot of attention too. One video even titled, "Doug's Reaction, Doug Christie's Silence Speaks Volume." Everyone wanted to know what that silence meant. Was it indifference or was he just trying to avoid the spotlight? The mystery deepened with every new video uploaded. Over on TikTok, things got wild. Clips of the courtroom collapse went viral. People couldn't stop talking about Jackie's dramatic fall. Some expressed concern, while others thought it was just another part of the show. One TikTok video joked, "If I collapse in public, I hope my man doesn't react like Doug." That comment got hundreds of likes. Some felt for Jackie, others criticized her for what they saw as a calculated move for attention. It was like watching a soap opera unfold in real time, and the fans were all in. Twitter had its own field day. Hashtags like Jackie Christie and Doug Christie were trending. The public was split right down the middle. Some people supported Jackie, calling her a victim of the media's harsh spotlight. Others called out Doug for being too calm, almost like he didn't care. One tweet summed it up perfectly. "If I ever faint like Jackie and my husband does nothing like Doug, just leave me on the floor." As for the media, they weren't just covering the collapse, they were diving deep into the couple's past. Reports started questioning the $300 million 0 cents divorce rumors. Was this really about money or was it all just a messy public breakup? Doug's silence only added fuel to the fire. Was he hiding something or was he just done?
And that's all I need to see, and I had to look away because when you're gonna lose someone and you know you don't have the opportunity to say anything else, it just brought an overwhelming of joy and love.
Doug and Jackie Christie have always been in the spotlight, often making headlines for their larger-than-life personalities and dramatic moments. From TV shows to social media, their relationship has been both a source of admiration and controversy. They've been open about their marriage, and the public has watched every high and low along the way. Jackie Christie became well known when she joined Basketball Wives Los Angeles, a reality TV show on VH1. Her fiery personality and love for drama made her one of the most talked about members of the cast. While some people loved her outspoken attitude, others found it too much to handle. She was never shy about speaking her mind, and that often led to heated arguments with other cast members. Jackie quickly became the center of attention, but not always for the right reasons. Fans either loved her or hated her, and there wasn't much in between. Doug Christie, on the other hand, was always the calm and steady partner. He wasn't as loud as Jackie, but he was often there by her side. Their marriage seemed strong, with Doug offering a balance to Jackie's fiery nature. However, behind the scenes, things weren't always as perfect as they seemed on TV. In 2014, the couple faced a serious challenge when Jackie made a controversial post on social media. The fallout from that moment almost cost Jackie her marriage. Doug's trust was shaken, and the public questioned whether they could recover from the scandal. But, as they've often done, Doug and Jackie worked through it, at least in front of the cameras. In recent years, the couple has stepped back from the public eye. Jackie left Basketball Wives after season 11, reportedly due to tension with the other cast members. But Jackie has kept herself in the spotlight by sharing glimpses of her personal life on social media. Meanwhile, Doug has stayed mostly quiet, but when he does speak, it's clear that he's still very much part of the picture. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the breakdown of Doug and Jackie Christie's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more juicy updates. Stay tuned for more and leave your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.